Radio Raheem with the nightmare, Chris Arreola. Chris, obviously it's a long road back to this fight. Even though you had one in between that was very successful, how much did this just stick in your gut and bother you since the final bell rung?
A lot, especially once I went home and I watched the fight. And my daughter couldn't watch it with me because she's like, man, you're taking a beating. And I don't like my daughter saying I'm taking a beating because according to my daughter, I'm Superman. That shit can't happen. And I was happy that Al gave me a fight against Seth Mitchell to redeem myself in a way to show people that I'm still a force to be reckoned with. But May 10th is it's a culmination. May 10th is a day that I have to come in not only in the best shape in my boxing career, but here I got to be ready.
You know, you talked about your daughter having watching you take a beating. Well, obviously, taking punches is part of fighting. Mm-hmm. But you've been fighting for so long. You've had some bites at the apple. This could be your last run at really capturing a world title and being the premier heavyweight champion and being, the only one from America since Layman Brewster captured a title. Mm-hmm. How much does that motivate you? And assuming that you accomplish your goal and capture this title, how long do you feel that you'll be defending that title before you feel like you've had enough in this sport?
Yo, I'm 33 years old. I feel like a young 33-year-old man. I still have another 4, 5, 6 years left in my career. After I win this title, defend this title, they say talking about Deontay Wilder, you want some, come get some. But, what I really want, I want all the titles. I want them all. So after I win this title, I'm going after the next one. And then eventually I give Bermain his rematch because he's going to deserve a rematch, I guarantee you.
You're a Mexican-American. This will be the first time a Mexican-American captured a heavyweight title. How much do your family and country people, Mexican-Americans, motivate you to do that and go down? I mean, that goes down in history right away. No matter what, you'll hold that spot forever.
That's very motivating. Not only is it motivating, but it's very inspiring. Because I want to be inspired. I want to inspire other kids. I want to inspire other people to do whatever the fuck they want to do. Lawyer, doctor, boxer, soccer player, whatever it is. By me winning that championship just shows that you could come from the dirt and be somebody. Just like that Tupac song, that rose that grows in the, what is it, concrete? Yeah. Some shit like that. Whatever. That's me.
Right. One thing about you is that no matter what, you've always been a tough guy. No one's ever doubted that, and maybe you've gotten by on being a tough guy, being able to take a punch and give it harder than you get it. So with this rededication to training, how is camp different, and how did that bring you a victory in your last fight? And are you going to continue the pattern that you started there?
Absolutely, man. Camp's different because I just let myself go. Basically, I don't think for myself. I let Henry do the thinking for me, honestly. Because if you let me think, I ain't gonna be at the gym. I won't be there. I'll find an excuse. I love being away from home, not because I like being away from my wife or my daughter, because I love them, but it just gives me that added motivation that I gotta do it or else I don't get to see nothing.
Chris, you said you have respect for Stavern. He said he has respect for you. But when you go in that ring, you are a mean guy. Where do you go in your head to be able to deliver the kind of vicious fight that we're all expecting?
Honestly, the main thing I always do, every time I go in the ring, every time, since my first fight to my last fight, my daughter and my wife have never missed a fight. I look for them. And when I see them and I see who I'm fighting, I know that guy's trying to take food out of my wife's mouth, out of my daughter's mouth. That's the way I see it. And I got to kill him. I got to beat him up. You know what I mean? That's how I see it. I take things very personable. I'm weird like that. I just take shit real personal.
Well, speaking of taking things personal, and again, first of all, no disrespect to ESPN, and obviously it's a major sports network, and, they've done their piece of boxing in history, no doubt. But the HBOs and the Showtimes turning a fight like this down, and you fighting for a world title at heavyweight, did you feel disrespected by that?
See, that's where the information is wrong. They didn't turn it down. They got outbidded. That's what happened. ESPN outbid Showtime, outbid HBO, just so they could put boxing back in the forefront. They believe in me that much to put boxing, to put Bermain on a grander scale. What bigger scale? You could say HBO.